Hello, I'm Seamus McDonald and it's April 22nd, 2020. This is update number 14 for the build of Scamp Sailboat number 459. We've now started to work on the cockpit coamings, and that's the side panels for the cockpit. As you can see here, I've dry fitted the one on the starboard side, and that makes it access to get into painting behind this panel quite difficult. So what I've decided to do, you can see over on the port side here, is to paint out these areas before the panel is installed. So I've painted the sides right up on the underside of the deck. This is what the cockpit coaming looks like from the outside of the boat. So the kit comes with these pre-cut little angle pieces here that are used to finish off the forward edge of the cockpit coaming. So there's a nice little fit here, so it can return nicely into the cabin side. So this cockpit coaming then gets a top rail, and the top rail is again made out of our yellow cedar, and it'll get fitted right along the top of the cockpit coaming, and it'll actually, a little piece of cedar will finish off this return as well, and it'll be nicely fitted into the cabin side. So that's the cockpit coaming, and you'll remember that when we fitted the deck in place, the outer edge of the deck was supported on the gunnel, and the gunnel is a piece of yellow cedar that runs the full length of the boat, and yellow cedar is quite a soft material and is subject to damage. So in order to protect that gunnel, we've installed a piece of hardwood, rub rail here that runs the full length of the boat, and in this case I've elected to use a piece of oak, and the oak is 1.5 inches by 1/4 inch thick. And in spite of the fact that this material is only 1/4 inch thick, I found that I had to actually steam this as well in order to get it bent and fitted into place. So somewhere along the life of this boat, this rub rail is going to have to be replaced because it takes a lot of punishment bumping up against things, and so we will be using a bedding material here to fit this rub rail instead of gluing it in place. So I've screwed or dry fitted this by using screws at 8 inches on center, and I'm using stainless steel screws. The stainless steel screws are 3/4 inch long, and they're number 10s, and I'm going to leave them exposed but recessed into the wood.